do that and to counter the opponent's plan, something had to be done, and there's a background to Abhimanyu's previous birth that he wanted to have to go back early. So too many.
It was very good interpretation.
Too many things coming together for an outcome or what we see as the result. There's a lot of thinking behind it.
Well, I feel that Krishna had a plan. Like Lord Krishna had a plan that he wants to this Kauravas have to be taken out of the whatever injustice they are doing. So adhikaga enna he did to do the
end justifies the means.
Justice, yes. Adha I see. Like he always had something in his mind. He wanted to.
இது மூலமா உலகத்துக்கு என்ன கருத்து சொல்ல
என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா for winning that war he has அது வந்து அநியாயமா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்லை.
அப்படியே flip it to Dexian and tell me.
Dexian. In the story, sir, this Abhimanyu story also, there are multiple.
No, this is written for a corporate.
He's asking how many Abhimanyus will be there in a corporate. They'll be sacrificed.
Yeah, it's a very relevant question because that's what the two interpretations are also. Do you have Abhimanyus? Do you need Abhimanyus? What did Abhimanyu stand for? How does it connect back? These are the questions that you need to answer. Though it's there in the chapter. வெறும் அதுக்காக தான் கதையை படிச்சுட்டு நிறுத்த சொல்லிட்டேன் நான்.
Also, there's one more thing from Abhimanyu's standpoint. When he enters the Chakravyuh and knows that it's close behind him, and there's no one to back him up, he still fights to the end with whatever he knows because he's committed, because he's been told to do so. That's that's a kind of personal accountability and trust which is very difficult to get.
His Swadharma is completely aligned to the Dharma of Lord Krishna. Okay? How does it connect back to Dexian? Or a corporate life? Don't die. Do but don't die.
Yeah.
But don't you die 100 deaths every day? Mentally.
You should be able to retrieve it. It should not be one-way ticket.
No. Here, the death what is being referred is not necessarily physical death. No? How many of us get killed by the conversations we have, by the kind of actions people take? Who is the most important? Who are the three most important people in the world?
Mother, wife, and the boss.
I, me, myself.
Wrong order. I'll take that back. That's it.
I, me, myself. Without me, before I was born, it didn't matter. After I'm dead, the world doesn't matter. For every one of us, whether you understand or not, the world revolves around you. Huh?
You are the center of the world, exactly.
For everyone. யாரும் சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க வெளியில் வெக்கமாக இருக்கும் அப்போ சொன்னப்பா அடிக்கிறார் ஒத்துக்க மாட்டேன்றார். That may be there, but for me, it's me. So, finally, if you really look at the number of deaths that happen, every time my boss doesn't respect my input or my subordinates don't do the work that I want them to, I feel mentally crumbling inside. That's also a form of death. We only take this as the only death, no, not necessary. Any other thoughts?
I was thinking as to have the Abhimanyus, like the real Abhimanyu. You need to have good leaders who Abhimanyus can trust. And then otherwise there will not be any Abhimanyus to execute.
You know somebody will stand up.
Yes.
Like Rinku Singh. Just as an example. Okay, there are two words. Sorry?
I'm sorry, one more thing. So, Lord Krishna needs to win the war in terms of Pandavas. And apart from that, he knows that Abhimanyu needs to be sacrificed within 16 years of his life because of that old something which was happened earlier. And also he wants to motivate Arjuna to make sure he...
Something like what he also mentioned, yeah.
As Venkat sir told. So, as both needs to be accomplished, he has took a plan and he took that responsibility to make sure it is working properly and it has been activated.
To connect back to Dexian is the question.
So in order to achieve the bigger goal, there are small
Sacrifices.
Small points.
Kalabali kudugalam.
But my question is, you are the God, you should not have small.
No, but there is, that's where the
So Kumar sir கையில தூக்கினா ஒரு சக்கரம் தெரியும். சரண் யாருக்கு எடுத்துரு
If you are Lord Krishna, you should not have small sacrifices also.
No, no, no. Without
Because
sacrifice,
you are
there is nothing.
Paramatma, you should not allow people to have smaller
Say,
sacrifices.
in order to boil,
எல்லாரும் ஒன்றும் மொத்தமாக போட்டு தள்ளிடணும்.
No, everybody is equal. No, he should have thought consistent.
No, the other way of looking at it is Lord Krishna, in the context of the material world, is able to get that done for Abhimanyu. But in the overall perspective, can handle Abhimanyu even after he gets out of the physical world.
Oh, yeah, that's the right
So, in the terms of corporate, suppose I had to take.
எல்ஐசி மாதிரி சொல்றாரு, ஜிந்தகி பீஸா ஜிந்தகி, அதுக்கப்புறம்
But in the
கம்பெனி விட்டு வெளியே போனாலும் வேற எதாவது வேலை வாங்கி கொடுன்றாரு.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. In the concerns of corporate world, there's so many people that will have to say, sorry, you have to go, but it's not personal in a true sense, and they will know it's not personal when you know that you are still giving them recommendations, finding a job, and things like that.
Yeah.
So I
Babu
see
Para,
that as like a mastermind working on
So Lord Krishna.
it's either a mastermind or a kingmaker is sitting in it.
Okay. The one point you take away, there has to be a mastermind for the company. Should there be only one mastermind? Yes?
no, sir.
Then how did Sagadev control Krishna and alter the end? Do you know that? Read in the book.
So what I feel is we need to see from not only the exact story of Abhimanyu, we need to be more aware of the scenarios. So what we can do, what best we can do, whether do we have all the resources with us to execute that rest of part. So do your analysis properly, then venture into an activity, then get back properly. So be more, what do you call it, optimistic and more aware with a good planning in a corporate environment so that everyone will be happy. No need to have the resources to be sacrificed. You need not to put exactly the story as it is to the corporate, right? We can, let's say Lord Krishna have done something to Abhimanyu. Here Abhimanyu, we could empower them with the path to come out as well. So this is simple, so that it will be straight.
Like what our sir said, no half-baked knowledge.
The whole story we are missing with Yudhishthira. He is the king. He is the responsible
Sir,
for it, not God, not Krishna.
Yeah, over it.
We are really blaming Krishna. Is like it's not a.
அவர் பாவம் ஓரமா விளையாடுன்னு இருக்காரு அவரு.
He's
No,
only a
I'm
guy.
not talking about Krishna. I'm talking about only the awareness and how we need to plan, and we need to aware of everything before venturing into it.
உங்களதான் கேக்குறேன்.
For information, he doesn't like to.
I கேக்குறேன், why are people idealizing such a people?
You wanted to be like that,
Like
but you are not.
Nirmal sir said,
Role model.
like Nirmal sir said, I don't like at all. So when you say Dhoni, I just made a sarcastic comment like Thala Dhoni.
Sarcastic தான் சார்.
I did not make a comment like, okay, Thala is...
போலாம் விட்டுருங்க.
See, now that you touched upon Dhoni, so I would say efforts are results. For Dhoni, efforts are the most important.
Very good.
For Kohli,
Hundreds of videos where he just focus only on the process.
process. For Dhoni, for Kohli, it was only the results. He was not focusing more on
I really
process.
But it depends on something that they exhibit. Some people follow Kohli because of personal excellence.
Yes.
Some people follow MS Dhoni because of leadership traits and process. Some people follow the current
Carrying
prime
the team
minister.
with him.
Sorry, I'll just think some people follow the current prime minister because
Which country?
just saying. Those who understand will understand. For something that he really believes in, that they think they also should believe in. To me, it's like you pick something that resonates with you about a person, and therefore you begin to idolize it. But actually, what we're idolizing is the value that they represent, and not the person itself. So that even if the person is not in the physical world anymore, those values still continue to be important to us. That's how I think about it.
I'll give you one example.
The only challenge there I see is, I think, where is the line between idealizing and obsessing? I think some of the actions that you take.
This topic for me is COC, so I'll let it pass.
He wants to come back again with a course for us, Kalyan. That's what.
அதுக்குள்ள search பண்ணியாச்சா? Let me give you an example, and I leave it to your inference as to what you take from there and how you connect to this. Let's say that you are driving out from Chennai tonight by car to Coimbatore, about 600 kilometers or so. Leave around 10ish. Couple of your friends. You know where you want to go, which is, and you're leaving from Chennai. You're driving in the night with your headlights on, GPS set and all that. Can you see Coimbatore? No? Yes or no?
No. I can.
அதுக்கே அவ்வளோ பயம்.
I can through visualization. You know.
செங்கியா இருந்தீங்க visualization. Okay. How far actually can you see?
Till the headlight goes.
200 meters. 100 meters, 200 meters. In this 200 meters lies your success of whether you reach Coimbatore or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In that 200 meters, as you keep going, and you find there is a traffic diversion, there is an accident, there is a puncture, there is a tea shop you want to stand by. All that happens in that 100-200 meters. So where should your focus be?
The 200 meters.
Yet I need to reach Coimbatore.
So, sir, I would like to put one point which Kumar sir used to say, like, a short-term goal should have a long-term results. So you want to achieve something bigger, plan like what you want to do it Monday, then you do it for Tuesday, then you do it for Wednesday. Don't plan for entire 1 month.
Where we started in the morning habits,
Exactly.
right? At best I can, like our friend said here, efforts are the results. Have absolute control. Abhimanyu had absolute control on entering. He knew he can't get out in case he is not back. Yet he went in because he said, this effort I have 100% control. Also, when you are effort focused, the stress is lower, is what one scientific study says. People get anxious, performance anxiety, result anxiety. Will it happen? Will it not happen? If the result anxiety is taken out, your wards, your children, in all probability are tensed because not because they have to write the exam. After I come and write the exam, how will I face my parents?
Yes.
எவ்வளோடா அவங்க 97 வரும்பா இதுக்காக அவனை இவ்வளோ செலவழிச்சு படிக்க வைத்தேன் பக்கத்து விட்டு போய் 100 வாங்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நடக்குதா? It happens all the time. Hence what happens is we confuse this is your Swadharma, this is your Dharma. Align to that, but focus here. This is somebody else's concern. There is also this karma concept which comes in, which I will explain that. At some point of time, there is something which is due to you, you will surely get, provided you put in the right efforts. The Lord Krishna also says in Mahabharata, do not sleep, put in the efforts. Even I cannot escape the actions in Rome. I have to also act. Being in this body, I have to act. This, he also keeps altering the end result in Mahabharata. If you go and read Mahabharata properly, he has altered in his visualization a few times. The end result that he originally had was complete demolition, including Pandavas. He wanted to start as a clean slate.
Yeah.
But he kept altering. Kunti put some conditions, Sahadev put some condition, Ashwatthama steps in,
Then he went for
and then Kalki 289 comes. Huh?
Then he went for Karna's Kavacha Kundal also. All
So everywhere there is a compromise, there is a change. Krishna tactically changes his focus onto efforts. At this moment, what can I do to get up? Being the Lord himself, he himself was not able to alter the original result he had in his mind. Which is documented in Mahabharata. So what are we? Yet, this is one thing if you keep doing proper all the time, aligned to our values, aligned to the best that we can do. This is why leaders many times fail. All meetings that I have personally sat, many meetings rather, are focused on feedback on results.
Sir, I just have a question. So definitely we will all take efforts. Efforts are something which we have to take. But those efforts we take for the results only, no? So to
I
that
want to reach Coimbatore,
yeah.
but I can only see 200 meters. Where should I
But
focus?
200 meters also my result, right?
200 meters is my effort of a life, like what he said, Srinivas said about Mr. Kumar. That's your micro goal, nano goal. I'm not worried. Today, have I prepared for my final exam, NEET? Today, have I done my best? Go to sleep. I don't even know whether I'll wake up tomorrow. As I progress, I see a better picture. Person in the first floor can only see so far. Person at 30,000 feet will see much farther. He sits at 30,000 feet. Some of you may be at 5,000 feet. You may not see what he sees. Hence, it doesn't mean you are right, he is wrong, or he is right, you are wrong. Can all the 5,000 align to the 30? Can 30 be elevated to 70? This is possible. Many of your war planes apparently go much higher, but then it flies above the stratosphere so that it can't be recognized. Or it has to fly below 500 feet to escape the radar. Choice is yours. See, we are stymied into thinking only what we already know, unfortunately. Hence, the entire worldly prism is seen only through what I currently know. And you are continuously last 2.5 hours only judging right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong. Instead, dump everything. Take whatever comes and see if you can create a fresh clay, fresh pottery out of that. It's possible. Whether you want to do MTQ. $1 million question. Answers your flight to
Sir, flight is our waiting time, sir. Wait
private jet.
நீங்க CA-வா?
Private jet. And a private jet. Okay, have you seen Star Wars?
Space you would do.
I will just do teleporting.
Sir,
Teleporting என்ன தெரியாதா?
தெரியும். Harry Potter ல வரும்.
Team me up.
மட்டும் வருமா?
அவங்க கொஸ்டின் அங்க புரிய நிறைய உள்ள போயிட்டீங்க. என்ன ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
question
கொஸ்டின்
என்னன்னா everybody are putting efforts. அது ஏன் ஒரு பாயிண்டா போடுறீங்கன்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
அது ஏன்
Even at 200 meter is a result. It's not a
Let me
It's an
ask you.
everyday effort that produces.
No, let me
results.
ask
It's like
you.
a short-term goal.
Are all your team members incentivized, given increments, promotion, the same skill? Yeah, எல்லா எஃபர்ட் போடுறாங்க.
ஆமா.
அப்படியே ஒரே மாதிரி கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்றீங்க.
next day.
எஃபர்ட் அந்த அளவுக்கு ஃபுல்ஃபில்டா இல்ல.
இதெல்லாம் நானும் சொல்றேன்.
எஃபர்ட் ஃபுல்ஃபில்டா இல்ல, ரிசல்ட் வருதுக்கு.
ரிசல்ட் அவனுக்கு பயமுத்தி எஃபர்ட் ஒழுங்கா போட மாட்டேன்றான். அந்த வடிவேல் ஜோல் இடிச்சு பைக்ல விழுவான் தெரியுமா? நீ இடிச்சு தாண்டா ஐயோ நான் ஏறிடாங்கடாண்டா விழுந்தேன். அந்த மாதிரி இது நீங்க சொல்றது. உற்சாரம் இல்லை இது. ஓகே